Hi, I'm Kelly Peel, and this is a yoga sequence that goes with the journey of an acorn. Thank you for joining me on my mat. So we are going to start in an acorn pose. Some people call it clam pose, but it is acorn pose for us today. So we are going to curl up into a tiny ball like an acorn, and we're going to feel our forehead grounding into the earth. We're going to feel the support of the earth on our knees, the top of our feet. We're going to take a few deep breaths here, breathing in and breathing out, almost like you're fogging a mirror. In your clam pose, breathing in and breathing out. And as the acorn had to do, we have to bust our shell out. So we're going to reach our hands forward into a extended acorn. Some people call this child's pose. So we're going to go a little bit deeper and longer and take a few deep breaths here. Deep breath in and breathing out. Can you feel your forearms grounding into the earth? Your shins grounding. Your forehead is on the ground. Deep breath in and let it out. And we are going to rise up to bust that acorn shell into table. We're going to notice our fingers as they are pressed into the mat, and our wrist and our elbow and shoulder are all lined up. Our knee is under our hips, and our spine, which is kind of like the trunk of the tree, is strong. It's long and it is neutral. So I'm looking down. I'm looking at the acorns on my mat to remind me of what my mantra is today. I am going to remind myself the journey of an acorn. I'm going to curl my toes under and reach up, pushing that shell away ever so slightly, hollowing out my belly. I'm straightening up, pointing my sit bones up to the sky. My head is between my arms, and I feel a definite rooting on my feet and my hands. I feel the strength in the back of my legs and my arms. This is heavy work that has to be done. Sometimes alone. Sometimes it feels like, gosh, am I ever going to grow? But you will. Take a deep breath in and lift your heels. Bend your knees and let all your air out. And take 2 steps to the top of your mat. And we're going to roll ourselves up 1 vertebrae at a time as we prepare to grow and feel the sun. I'm going to face you because the sun is beautiful. It is a crisp day, but the sun is out. So as we are standing in mountain pose or Tadasana, we feel the strength from our feet up to our legs. We feel the strength as our hips are tucked under, our shoulders are gliding down the back. This is the moment where we absorb sun, because before we can do the work of providing branches for birds and squirrels and oxygen for all living, we have to first absorb the support and the kindness of those around us. Because we're talking about an oak tree, you know it, we have to do tree. So we're going to take our right foot, and I'm going to feel the strength in it, all 4 corners. I'm going to lift my left foot a little bit to still feel that strength. I'm going to put it back down. Now I'm going to feel the strength again, and maybe I'm going to put my foot maybe just to my ankle today. Maybe that's what feels good. Or maybe I want to put it to my shin, or maybe all the way up. Depends on what you're feeling today, because some days we feel different things. When we are in this tree pose and we're absorbing the sun, take a deep breath in, letting out all the air out of your lungs. Don't leave anything in there. You won't have as much room to inhale the new air. Maybe we leave our hands down here. Maybe that's the stage we're in. Or maybe we choose to grow our tree. Maybe we feel the tree growing tall. Maybe we can feel a bird. Maybe we can feel a squirrel. Maybe we can feel our growth. And when you're done, we're going to bring it down. We're going to shake it out a little bit because everybody needs a rest. And we're going to do the same thing on our left foot because we want to be even. We're going to take our left foot, feel the grounding, the earth reaching up to support. The sun is shining on us. We've got this. So lift up your right foot just ever so slightly. Can you feel it? Feel maybe a little wobbly. That's okay. Put it back down. This time we're going to lift our foot up. Maybe you put it at your ankle, maybe your shin, maybe up here, wherever, but never on our knee, never on our knee. And as we first, again, absorb the sun, deep breath in and let out all the air. Deep breath in. And maybe we feel like we want to grow our tree. Maybe we feel that all that sun has allowed us to be strong enough to absorb carbon dioxide, to produce oxygen. Maybe. Deep breath in and let it out, shaking it out. And we're going to scoop up that sunshine one more time, bringing our hands to prayer, bringing it to our forehead. And we're going to be mindful of the thoughts we say to ourselves when we are in those hard times, when life is playing rough with us. Are we saying things that are supportive of ourselves to our mouth? We're going to be mindful of the words we say. Supportive, kind words, even when things aren't going well. And to our heart, mindful of the actions that we take. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.